Good morning, fellow Martians! We are on Sol 4 of our playthrough, and in today's episode I will be looking at the abandoned tablets that we have been lovingly collecting in the previous episode by going to different bases, finding derelicts, and finding these abandoned tablets. Now, I only realized today that these abandoned tablets will actually give us some science, so if we go and use it, well, this one had the workshop printer so that we could actually have an electronic printer in our workshop. So let's see, we have two more, so let's uncover their secrets. ATV, the Ford wheel vehicle, and I will show you where do these tie in. And the third one is industrial energy converters, and that's the one that I have been missing in order to be able to produce the upgrades for the transformer. So if you go here, see this box, industrial energy converters. So now we can actually go and research the transformer upgrade, which is really important because we only have 4 plugs in. We could of course daisy chain them, but as some of you pointed out, I can daisy chain both the transformers and the batteries. However, both of them now in early access when building, they require me to have a small circuit board. And well, I heard a workaround around that as well from one of you. Thank you for submitting it, which said basically you could, take out the circuit board and then disassemble the thing and you will still get the circuit board. However, I actually think it's cheesing the game and I would prefer not to do that. I mean, the game in itself is a fantastic experience and I want it to live and die by its own merit. So I figured, well, now we have uncovered this, so now I should be probably rushing to make sure that we can get an upgrade for our transformer as well as battery. So with that being said, what I want to do, as you can see, right, rather now than sending 100% to the battery, I'm sending like 90%-ish, or let's say 15 kilowatts I'm sending to the 16 kilowatts I'm sending to the workshop, with the rest 20 to the battery. So that's the idea, and as you can see, the workshop is on. The reason why I'm supplying power directly to the workshop than to the battery, because battery is at very low capacity. So in theory, the power out of the battery could go out and whatnot. So now this way, I don't need to take any power out of the battery, so it can charge on its own merit. Yeah. So now making sure that we can upgrade those two are my top priorities, and also I will actually want to upgrade the battery as well, because we have gotten the battery upgrade blueprint and it doesn't require any small circuit boards, which means I could in theory be building it now, but I have this rock in the way. Well, you know what that means? Jackhammer time. Let me take out my jackhammer and then we will be getting rid of this rock. Yes. Unknown or ready to load. By the way, I mean, the jackhammer is decent and you do get some points, but the loading of it is actually taking quite a while. So my reasoning is, and I'm hoping that it goes that way, is right now my main focus is to grow my plants, making sure that my potatoes are ready, hopefully by next episode, to switch them into this hydroponic shelf, and then also build a battery so that they can survive overnight. Same time, I'm gonna go and look for some aluminium, so I could be building more aluminium plates to make sure that we can build the transformer and this upgrade. The moment I'm done with that, I'm gonna pursue a workbench, because workbench is gating us from actually doing some upgrades to our base, from what I've understood. So workbench should be done as soon as possible. Right. So let's first get out of these ores, and eventually my plan is to actually move the base a little bit closer to the other derelict base and closer to the well. I'm not going to move the workshop, I'm just going to build corridors towards it, and I'm going to move the power generation, but that's going to be happening 3-4 episodes further down the line. So with that thing being said, I just want to finish getting rid of this unknown ore, and then we will be mining a little bit aluminum. So today's episode is going to be a little bit more static, if you will, but still we have a lot of things to build and a lot of important things to build to make sure that they work. The battery capacity initial is 180, but with each expansion you can get, I think, additional 300 or 400-ish. So I really do want to upgrade it. Okay, let's grab all this wonderful silicone that we have just now mined. I mean, it does take a while, but I don't feel like it's too grindy. Look, it took us, what, half an hour in game time to do it? I mean, that's doable. Alright, so now let's go and let us build ourselves the battery pack upgrade. Come on. Stick the blue... what? Why? I think it needs to be a little bit higher. Which means, I mean, I have to deconstruct the battery and put it up higher, which means I lose the battery charge. Oh, joy. Okay, well, the battery isn't that much full, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just take this down, take this cable out. There we go. And now we're gonna disassemble this guy and we're gonna rebuild it again. So, alright, take it down. Okay. Yeah, I got the circuit board back, gloss plate, everything, so good. Now let's do blueprint, battery pack, and we're gonna place it a little higher and a little further down there. Okay, rotate, rotate, there we go. Okay, is that good and am I happy with that? No, further down, one up, like that. I know it's a little bit higher up, but that will ensure that if we build and there is a slope over there, so in that way we will be able to make sure that everything is on the same level, so to say. Alright, so blueprints, battery pack upgrade, now it fits, okay. And I'm not gonna seed potatoes in it because I was thinking to take a blowtorch rather. Alright, battery pack upgrade, making sure that that's solved, good. Maybe we should actually place one more. Okay, let's drag the cable and now connect the battery pack. So let's see, 100 from 180 to 450. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, so with that thing being said, let's put in the socket for our own replenishment, which for some reason we can't because we're not putting power at that socket. And thank for your comments who said like I don't need to power the pod. Yeah, I already recorded like 3-4 episodes, so you might still see me trying to repower the pod, but you know. Alright, so connecting the plug back, and let's see, now the battery is being charged. Blueprints, let's see if we can do another battery pack upgrade. I would really want it because just to be on the safe side, aluminium plate, pack of screws, electronics. Oh, we are missing one aluminium plate. Okay, but that means we are missing aluminium in general. So, because I don't think we have enough for a single aluminium plate now here, do we? Can we print? No, we can't. We need 10 aluminium for that. And we only have one. Okay, so that means we would probably need to go and collect some aluminium then. I do believe that I've already seen a place where we do have aluminium. So let's go enter the rover and we need to drive over there. Our battery is at 47%, oxygen at 50, so all in all, but we're gonna go just close. I think just over that ridge there's a lot of stones, so I'm hoping that at least one of them will be aluminium. Yes, actually now I remembered, the workshop, sorry, not the workshop, the workbench is preventing us from upgrading the water, scanner, because that one would be able to tell us the composition of the rocks once we upgrade it. So that's why we want the workbench. And after the workbench, we're gonna be doing upgrading the water scanner, and then we can upgrade more of our components. Like jackhammers and grinders and whatnot. I think over here, this rock that looks like a person from the profile, well, yeah, that one is actually aluminium. I can tell because I already mined it. So, time for some more mining. Unknown ore. Well, we know what ore it is, so stick it's on unknown ore. Hopefully it will be aluminium. Yes, aluminium. Aluminum. I don't know what's the correct word. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments below. Is it aluminium or is it aluminum? I guess it depends on which part of the world you're coming from. Alright. Let's see. Unknown ore. We're just gonna do a little bit of drilling here. And as you can see, we are uncovering things. But uncovering these abandoned tablets is an important thing. It actually pushes us to explore more. Which reminds me of one of my most beloved games on my channel, Subnautica. This game definitely gives you Subnautica vibes. It's something like between Subnautica and Planet Crafter, if you will, except that you don't change the planet's atmosphere and whatnot. You're just basically here to survive. However, I think it's kind of interesting and fun to, you know, to play this. Alright. Unknown ore. Let's just drill it. Okay, here is one aluminum piece. So basically all of the ore pieces are embedded in these big rocks that you need to break up in order to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, this process is actually rather satisfying. I found it enjoyable and I actually like it a lot. So yeah. Alright. Aluminium ore. Let's drill some more. There we go. Beautiful. I think I will completely disassemble this rock because I really want to make sure that I have plenty of aluminium for building. So I'm gonna really, you know, hammer down. Says he goes to the ATV and drives off. Yeah, apparently there has been a couple of days between the recording of this episode and recording the audio. You can tell that this is post-commentary apparently, because sometimes it happens that I forgot what I was doing here. Okay, it's 4 degrees outside, which and its temperature is a bit rising. We do have one technological point for advancement, and that would be for operating heavy machinery. So yeah, let's see if we can go there, create some we can at least make sure that our battery pack is upgraded, so that will hopefully take care of. Okay, no drifting. Whew, got me worried there for a second. Alright, so let's go put the aluminium into the printer. There we go. We drag some silicone, which we had, some aluminium, and now let's go to printing. Let's go with 4 aluminium plates, and that will ensure that we have plenty of. Okay, switch the printer container. There we go. That one, and now we can finish up our battery. Beautiful. And then hopefully that amount of battery pack will be sufficient to keep the hydroponics. What am I missing? Electronics? You're kidding me. Okay, let's print some electronics. And now if I find that electronics require aluminium, I'm seriously gonna, you know, cause harm. Electronics, where are you? Aluminium! Of course it takes aluminium. I need to go and drill aluminium again. Oh boy. So let's check out the mechanics point. So we have here, see, I want to go to the detector too, but it requires a workbench, so that I cannot do yet. Let's go see what we have. We have grinder 1. Well, I guess I will probably need to research it anyway. I mean, I do have the grinder, but I probably need to research it in order to be able to print it. So it's back to aluminium. Yeah, note to myself, in the future, if you need 1 aluminium plate, then print 1 aluminium plate and leave the rest to be in raw resources. And also, guys, it's a little bit harder now because we don't have still the heavy rover, because that one actually can collect a lot, and that one speeds up base building by a huge margin. So from that perspective, where are the rocks? Ah, here they are. Okay, let's hope that they have at least 1 or 2 more aluminium chunks. Otherwise, I'll need to drill somewhere else. Come on, give me aluminium chunk, please. No? Come on, I need aluminium chunk. Oh boy. Okay. Let's drive further. We still need to find that aluminium. Let's see, maybe one of these two rocks will have aluminium. So let's try our luck with this one. In the future, we will be able just to point our, scanner into the rock and it will tell us what's the main rock composition. So now let's see, is this iron or is this aluminium? Come on, be on my side, make it aluminium. Yes, it's aluminium. Beautiful. Okay, right. So, okay, let's make sure that we pick up a few more aluminium pieces, because after all we don't want to be coming here again. And it's already 3:30 in the afternoon. We've already spent enough time as is on going back and forth. But at least hopefully by the day's end I will be able to make sure and secure that I do have this battery pack upgraded. Okay, unknown ore. Looks like that there are two pieces. By the way, guys, I would really like to know, have you played Occupy Mars the game, and how do you like it? Do let me know in the comments below. I, for one, am really enjoying it. Alright, let us continue with the drilling. Beautiful. Okay, so I think now we have enough. Let's go back and let's make sure that we print our stuff. After all, it's getting dark and I do want to upgrade the capacity sooner rather than later, hopefully. There we go. Beautiful. There's this big derelict base. Here's our workshop, and we're just gonna go here once again, slowly drifting. And eventually I need to put myself a mental note that I need to recharge the or the ATV actually. Okay, so now we're gonna be printing some electronics. Okay, aluminium, there. Printing. Where is electronics? Here. Okay, let's print, I don't know, 5 pieces of electronics? 8, maybe? 10. I'm gonna go with 5, because then 5 ensures that we can print another aluminum plate in case we need it. I don't think we will, but, never know. Okay, electronics, good. Now we have that, and let's finish up our battery pack. I mean, who would know that printing one single battery pack upgrade would take the whole day? Alright, so now all of our resources are rather low, so I'm actually gonna take out the cable. I'm gonna stick my finger into the socket to replenish we're gonna stick this socket into the car, and then I actually probably need to go and fix my hydration, and for that I'm gonna take a stroll down the water pipe lane to make sure that we, replenish our water bottles, because if you forget that, it's gonna be a long and thirsty night. Yeah. Alright, so here we are. Well, fill the water bottle. Thank you. Let's pick that up. No, don't throw it, son. Pick it up. And now we're gonna actually swap it. Oh, and my O2 is pretty low. Well, that I can always do once we are there. So let's fill another water bottle. There we go, beautiful. And pick it up. And that to me tells me that we are mostly settled for the night. So, of course, we have hunger and the O2, but that's something that I'm gonna be fixed while I'm in my capsule. The darkness is coming, it's 5:33, So I'm just making sure that I squeeze every single ounce of juice from my solar panels. Once I actually remove these rocks, I'm going to move the solar panels over to that side. How are you being charged? Let's drag the cable now to the pod. Not that it matters, but you never know. I'm actually don't know, does this capsule come with its own battery source, or it actually has some refill or whatnot, or is it like just infinite power for this one? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always worried that it's gonna lose power at some point, that its battery charge is finite actually. Or maybe it's just the madman difficulty, who knows. Because then you would really have a ticking timer bomb in terms of, you know, fixing things. Okay, let's check on our flowers. Sorry, flowers. By flowers I mean potatoes. How are our potatoes doing? Oh, look at them blooming nicely. Okay, so tomorrow, hopefully they will be ready for pickup. Beautiful, so we can replant them. Awesome. Do they have everything they need? They do. Good. Beautiful. Okay, so equalizing pressure, and nighttime has come. So that means I should probably connect the battery over to here. Hold on. We're gonna disconnect the power. Drag the cable, connect the plug. There we go. Making sure that we have 28 kilowatt hours, which means if we just hit this thing with 15.8, hopefully the plants will be having enough of those. Okay, good. To me it looks like if it's powered. Good. All right. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we need to actually go and focus on our survival, and by that I mean, of course, yeah, here, well, where there's nothing that we can do because we need more inputs, like 4 solar panels. That's really crappy in terms of, you know, kilowatts. So I either need a bit bigger solar panels or I need more transformer, whichever comes first. I don't particularly care which one comes first. Alright, let's close the gap, and with that one I think we are good to wrap up for today. Let's see if there's anything else we can actually follow up in terms of, yeah, we can actually eat food and go to sleep. But you know guys, you've seen me doing this enough times already without me boring you to the death with it, so I'm actually gonna do it off camera, and I'm gonna join you in the next episode where we will be probably going to do some farming and some exploration. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.